What are X-rays? X-rays are a form of electromagnetic radiation. The rays operate at a higher frequency to visible light but lower frequency than gamma radiation. This allows the rays to penetrate most objects. The X-rays are used by medical professionals to create images of tissue and bone, allowing them a look inside of the patient that would otherwise require exploration surgery. How do X-rays work? X-rays are produced when electrons are created inside the X-ray tube, specifically in the cathode filament. The electrons are made through a reaction known as thermionic emission, where electrons are emitted in response to heat. This is done by an electrical current passing through the filament, making it hot. This disassociates the electrons from the filament and creates an electron cloud around said filament. The electrons then need to be accelerated or charged, giving the electrons lots of kinetic energy. This is achieved through kilovoltage potential or kVp, which creates a strong negative charge in the cathode filament, repelling the electrons across the X-ray tube to the anode. These accelerated electrons then slam into the anode and release their energy through the forms of heat and X-rays. The process can produce an image because, when X-rays pass into an object, they collide with electrons. The energy of the X-ray is either absorbed by the atoms or the energy is only partially absorbed, causing the remaining energy to scatter. The amount of energy from the X-rays an object can absorb is dependent on how dense the object is. The denser the object, the more energy the atoms can absorb. Therefore, when you X-ray things like paper or skin, they aren't particularly present in the final image. Whereas bone, which is primarily composed of calcium, is. These images are then recorded on a digital recorder or a piece of film. What are the benefits of X-rays? The use of X-rays in today's medical fields are really beneficial. These procedures are able to determine the position, size and shape of tumors, as well as when patients require surgery. They also allow doctors to view and correct bone fractures. X-rays are painless, fast and outrightly eliminate the need for exploratory surgery, which can be more dangerous than it's worth. What are the disadvantages of X-rays? There are a vast amounts of risks associated with X-rays. For example, exposure to ionizing radiation can cause a small increase in the possibility the person developing cancer later in life. The radiation also affects tissue, possibly causing cataracts, skin reddening and hair loss. There are also outside factors that can increase the possibility of these effects, such as the age of the patient, the sex and the body region being dosed. There are also areas of risks that only affect pregnant or breastfeeding women. In relation to breastfeeding women, the milk can interfere with the clarity of the final image in mammogram scans. Whereas areas such as the abdomen, stomach, kidneys, lower back and pelvis have risks associated with the direct exposure of an unborn child to the X-ray beam. However, other than these risks, the experience is quick and relatively safe.